Namaste friends, welcome to the registration video of OSA 2022 convention to be held from July 1st to July 4th in Sacramento, California. Let me begin with an announcement which is valid until March 31st, 2022, our early bird promotion for registration. The family registration fee of $249 is being discounted to $199 till that date. Even the individual registration, which normally cost $149, has been discounted to $99. Either way, you get a discount of $50 till March 31st, 2022. I urge you to take advantage of the early bird promotion. In order to register, you have to go to the registration website available at osa2022.org/registration. Today, we will go through a registration process indicating two simple cases. First one is the family of 4 of 2 adults and 2 children, 8 and 4. Say we have just picked 2 random ages. This is a typical family. And the second case is that of an individual registration. In that case, it is just 1 adult. In this individual case, you simply pay the registration fee, and Friday we have a discounted dinner for $20. The 2 other days, Saturday and Sunday, for the entire day, your breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, tea, everything is covered for $100. Same thing for Sunday. And Monday, to bid you farewell, we serve you a brunch, and that will cost nothing. This is complimentary on behalf of the organizers. Basically, cost for 4 days is registration $99 and food is $220. Hence, it comes to $319. If you are a family of 4, like we told you before, the registration is slashed down from $249 to $199. The Friday discounted dinner is already $20. And Saturday, because it's a family registration, so the typical $100 per day charge has been slashed down to $90, and you get the same breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, and tea. Same thing for Saturday, same thing for Sunday. And Monday, the brunch is for free, is complimentary on behalf of the organizers. For the children, the cost is always 50% of that of the adult. Once again, you do not pay the regular $50. I mean, half of $100. You rather pay $45, and you get breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, and tea, everything. Hence, for 2 adults and 2 children, we have just made it. If it is 4, basically it's free. So we are basically taking care of the children's food cost for just 1 child, because he or she is within the range of 5 to 12. And the total that way comes to $699. That being said, let us go for a family registration, and we will try to do it on the website. Stay with me. This is the website of the convention at osa2022.org, and you can do registration either from the registration pull-down menu. There is a register now option, and for your convenience also, we have provided a register now button right on the front of the page. So I urge you to directly click register now, and we will go there. All right. So now we are at the convention registration button. Although I am giving you description of how to register, In case you feel any problem in the course of your registration, feel free to call our hotline, which is given here, 408-320-9014. You can also email the registration team, registration@osa2022.org. Any question will be promptly responded, will be promptly answered. Now, to begin with, let us try to see the individual registration like we are talking just now. So in case of individual registration, you have this form comes up pre-filled with family 249 type of registration type. So we have to click the individual registration, in which case you have to give the first name, last name, and the email address and the street address of the registering person, and you have to give your OSA. If you are an OSA member, you have to simply say yes. If you are not an OSA member, you click no, and there will be different choices of picking up a particular membership. But we believe most of our guests are members, so let us try to stick to this yes option. And then there is a food selection, because this is an individual registration, so we do not have any children up here. It is very simple form, so I am going over it quickly. I will rather go. I will give a thorough filling of the form for the family registration, and we'll see how these things are filled up there. It is the same process, but individual registration form is a bit simpler, so I'm just showing you various options. And then whatever you select will show up in a table. We'll see it once again in the next form. And at the end, you have to indicate if you want to pick a donor tier, and default choice is no donor tier. And then there is a pay credit card, debit card option. You have a space for giving the credit card number and the month and year of expiration and the CVC code, as you can see here. And before we go off this form, we'll also ask you if you want the OSA souvenir URMI and the OSA directory copy as a paper copy, as a paper publication, or electronic PDF files that will be sent to you by email. The choice is yours. Finally, you have to click on I have read and agree to the terms and conditions and click complete registration. That being said, let us try to see how we can do the same thing for family registration. So for that, you have to go to family registration tab. Like here, I will click this one. So the family $49 gets highlighted. And as you can see, the promotion is valid until March 31st, 2022. And you get the $249 will be slashed down to $199. And I will show you how you can do that at the end of this video. So let us assume that we have a person who is registering, and his name is Ram Das. I have just picked a simple name, and his email address is ram.das@gmail.com, and his address is 1213 Plum Street, and the city is Noblesville. State is IN for Indiana, and zip code is 46060, and state is already pre-filled here to United States. If your address belongs to a different country, we have a pull down menu to pick countries like Canada, UK, India. And let us try to give a phone number for Mr. Das, which is 406-345-6789. This is just an assumed phone number. If there is any person exists by this name at this address, this is just a pure coincidence. That's my disclaimer. And let's come to family details. Ram Das spouse could be Sita Das. Let us put this name there, Sita Das. And child name could be, okay, Love Das. And we mentioned in our introduction that one child is 8 years old, so there are 3 choices here to show the child's age: 13 to 26, 5 to 12. Since the child is 8 years old, so we just pick 5 to 12, and you will see there is space just for one child. Now to give us the information for the second child, you have to click the plus button. Once you click, another row will open up. Let me click this. Another row opens up. Then let's say the second child is Push Das, and he's just 4 years old. So I say 4 or below. Okay. If you have a third child, feel free. You can always click this button and another row will open up. But let us try to stick to 2 children like we started in the beginning. So once you click a negative minus button, it will all go away. So I'll click the minus and the extra row will go. Okay. Similarly, we have space for visiting independent parents. Suppose, Mr. Ramdas' father is here, like Dasaratha Das. You can always enter this. But right now, we will try not to add parents. We are just trying to create a simple basic flow of a family of 2 adults and 2 children. Feel free. You can always add visiting parents. You don't have to pay any extra registration fee. However, you have to pay extra food cost for your extra adults to be added to the registration. For now, let us try to keep this blank. Next question is, are you OSA member? So typical choice is yes. We believe all our guests are OSA members. If they are not, then you have to click a no, and then various forms of membership will appear. Here we are showing a life membership of $99. This is a short-term promotion that is being offered by OSA Executive Committee, and they have been offering it for only a short duration. I urge you to avail of this particular opportunity. $99 of life membership due is a very low price in last 20 years that I have at least seen here in the United States. But for the timing, let us assume that our guest is a OSA member, so we'll just stay at yes. The next choice is food selection. As I told before, children of 4 or below eat free of cost with a paid parent. So from that point of view, Push Das, who is 4 or below, he eats for free. So we have to make food selection for 2 adults, Ram and Sita, and 1 child, Love, who is 8 years old. So let us get down to the business. So Friday, the dinner only is vegetarian, and that's only $20. This is already discounted. So we put 2 adults here. So this is a 2, and we just have only 1 child, paying child. So we just put it 1. The wage price is $10 for the child, $20 for the adults. It's half for the children. We just charge you half. On Saturday, we have multiple choices here. We have veg lunch, we have veg dinner, we have non-veg lunch, and we have non-veg dinner. And the price is $45 each. So let us assume that Ram eats vegetarian food and Sita eats non-vegetarian food. Just assumption. It could be anyway. It could be pick and choose, or both could be eating veg, both could be eating non-veg. So let us try to simply say, okay, one person eats veg, so we put veg lunch 1 and veg dinner 1 and non-veg lunch 1 and non-veg dinner 1. So for 2 adults, we have taken care. And since you have just 1 child you paying, let us assume the child decides to eat vegetarian lunch and maybe say, hey, non-vegetarian dinner. Suppose he changes his mind, dinner, non-vegetarian dinner. So we can pick veg lunch and non-veg dinner. You don't have to pick the same thing. We can just mix and match. On Sunday, Same thing, we have multiple choices. But suppose for whatever reason, the adults decide that, okay, Sunday we eat non-veg, all of us. So we can put 2 non-veg lunch and 2 non-veg dinner. Sunday, everybody eats non-veg. And so also the child eats non-veg lunch and non-veg dinner. To tell you the truth, you can pick anything as long as your head count for adult remains 2 for lunch and dinner, and head count remains 1 for lunch and dinner for the child. On the last day, the Monday, the brunch is complimentary, and we bid you farewell with a complimentary brunch. And here, of course, there are no choices and of veg or non-veg, so you simply pick 2 adult and 1 child. I said complimentary, but I still put a price tag of 1 cent. This is just for technical reasons. We have to keep a head count. All my selections are shown in a table right below. As I was filling up, this table was getting built up. And you can see the total price is at $749.03. And we have still charged $249 for the registration fee. So how do you get that $50 discount for early bird registration? That trick is here, the coupon code. There is a huge pre-registration coupon. This is also possible. You may get $100 off potentially. But for this pre-registration $100 coupon, you must be having that email sent by the OSA convention team if you have participated in our Give 50, Get 50 promotion. That promotion has ended. If you have the $100 coupon, feel free. Apply it here. This thing will come down by $100. If you have no email coupon, or if you do not have the $100 coupon, we still give you this $50 discount up to March 31st. So you simply type $50 or simply copy $50 and you right click and say copy, and then bring the cursor here, say paste, and then remember, click apply coupon is important. Just writing the coupon code doesn't solve the purpose. You have to always click the apply coupon. I click, and then the discount gets applied here. It takes away $50. All right. As we started in the video, before the video, in the PowerPoint, I told you the family registration will cost you $699. So we showed you how a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children, can participate in the OSA convention 2022 in Sacramento, California for $699. This is as far as the registration process is concerned. Over and above, if you feel you want to donate some money, we have multiple choices for donation. And if you pick any particular donor tier, like suppose you say bronze donor, $5,000, suppose you want to donate, then we have various benefits that comes with the donation. Different donor tiers have different benefit packages. So I urge you to take a look at all these things. But for now, to keep this $699 as it is, I have to click no donor tier and I can proceed. And one important thing is that if you pick, and I suppose I proceed this way, then I have to pay my fees right here and now using a credit card. But if I pick a donor tier, you will see that we are not asking you for any payment right away. We are not asking you that you pay $5,000 in a credit card. That will be taken care by our volunteers. They will contact you and they will definitely try to take care of your hotel accommodation, and they will take care of many things that you are basically entitled to. For now, let me try to tell you how the simple registration works. You can click the no donor tier and then the card number, and you have to give the card month and year of expiry and a CVC code. And before we leave this page, we also ask you if you want the OSA souvenir URMI and a OSA directory to be given in a printed form, a paper copy or an electronic copy. Electronic copy is the default choice because we do not print any paper. We save some paper, which is environmentally friendly option. Otherwise, if you click paper copy, we'll be glad to give you a paper copy. Last but not the least, you have to click I have read and agreed to the terms and the conditions, and click complete registration, and you should be done. And these terms and conditions, let me try to tell you a little bit. These things show where your room reservation can be done, and if you want to participate in the cultural program, where you have to register, all this information is there. And I definitely urge you to take advantage of the accommodation at least, because we have tied up with the hotels right next to the convention center at discounted prices. These are pre-negotiated prices. You will never find this low rate if you try to search the market. But if you go to the osa2022.org/accommodation website, you will find those prices which has been secured for our guests. But you don't have to do it right now here. All this information will come to you in the email. And after you click complete registration, there'll be a post-registration confirmation page. We'll see all these things out there. So that's it, folks. And this is how we have to do a basic family registration, family of 4. And like I told you, you can always go to the accommodation page to do your hotel booking. Like we are telling you that we have tie-up with local hotels. So the local hotels are Hotel Hyatt Regency and Hotel Sheraton Grand Sacramento. So both these hotels, we have these clickable buttons are available to book your rooms. Depending upon your choice of hotel, feel free, book your rooms. However, if you are donating money to us and you are entitled to get hotel rooms for free, our volunteers will be more than happy to offer you those rooms at their cost, because you will be one of our donors in that case. So that's it as far as the registration is concerned. Stay with me for some parting notes. Before we conclude this video, I want to reiterate that until March 31st, 2022, we have the early bird promotion going on. You get discounted registration fee, and in order to register, you have to simply go to osa2022.org and click the register now button. There are more than one ways you can pay your fees, either using a credit card, like I showed you in the registration process, or you can pick an alternate payment option and you can send your money using Zelle, using PayPal, and it will come to us. If you still want more choices for sending money to us, there are more information given here, who are our bankers and our account number, and how you can send money by wire transfer. So all this information is also given to you here. Hope this helps you. Last but not the least, registration is available at osa2022.org/registration. Thank you for being with us with patience and watching this registration video. Namaste.